What's up guys, I'm PawsBuild and welcome to a new Planet Zoo franchise mode series where we're going to be building a cozy winter zoo. This zoo is going to be located in Antarctica and should form another wonder of the world. With Santa's workshop located in the North Pole and our zoo located in the South Pole, I feel like we're covering the world pretty well between us. And we've done a few franchise mode series on the channel before, so I feel like it's time for us to upgrade to hard difficulty, and I actually genuinely have no idea what this entails, so that'll be fun. I hope you enjoy this series. Let's start the video. Look at our little babies. They're adorable, aren't they? They're so cute. Please do suggest names for these little guys as well, and we'll rename the babies. I don't know what we're going to do with them, because I think some of them, we may keep them and then get rid of the male and get a new male, because that way we can breed with them, but I think it's fun. We've got the age set to like 5 times the normal growth rate, so we're gonna have these babies for a long time anyway, so it's worth renaming them and getting attached. And now we've got more money, I think we should probably continue expanding our zoo, because that's the thing that guests are most annoyed about as well, as far as money. The best thing for us probably is meeting the zoo feels small need, because everything else they love. They actually love the ticket price as well, so maybe we put the ticket price up a little bit. Let's make it 18 and 10 or something, and then we just put that up to 20 next time. I think that's pretty reasonable. Guest happiness is sitting at about 50%. Everything's looking pretty good, to be honest, and we're meeting a lot more of their needs now. And now we've got Buddy on the case. There's no crime, at least so far. So he's literally been working for about 5 minutes. Do we have any challenges here? Oh, we've got this. Okay, wow. We've got 1,000 from earning a yearly profit of 6,500. Wow, that's good. And then if we release a habitat species into the wild, we get another 1,000. And if we adopt and place 2 different exhibit species, we get 1,000. This is actually something I was going to suggest we do anyway. So let's definitely do that. We're going to get another exhibit species because they are super cheap to maintain. At the minute, our animals' like feeding costs are kind of high. Like, if you look at these, the bear's feeding cost is considerable. And there's only 2 of them. There's literally 2 bears. We're feeding 16 reindeer for less than it costs to feed 2 bears. So they do cost quite a lot. Whereas the exhibits, this is a massive exhibit and it's 100. And the small ones are only 50. So it's an easy win. I do think maybe we've got the money now that we put the bears on grade 3. Yeah, I think we should, for the sake of our animals, shouldn't we? Let's put them on grade 3 food quality. And these guys need better food quality. I think we gave some time for our vet to just, like, go around and do their route, but I don't actually know where they are. Maybe, let's find our vet. Where are you? You're commuting. Have you seen everyone? I guess if they're going back to the staff area, they probably have. There's only a few habitats for them to go see. I've called the vet here as well because we had a cleanliness risk just pop up. So I think that's the thing. While we're not overstaffed on keepers, we just need to occasionally tell them where to go. But that seems reasonable. And look at them, like petting the baby reindeer. It's adorable. It's so cute. I'm also going to have a little check and see, maybe we should move the, where is it? If we click on, I think it might be if you click the sanitizer. Oh no, that's to select the habitat. We need to click the habitat gate, and then we can go animal encounters. That's it. I think I might put them on many to stray from the path, because I don't really need them to go on the path. So I don't think that's gonna. It's not gonna affect how many people are in here, but it is gonna impact how many people leave the path. So I'd rather that most people leave the path and just wander freely around, because that seems like it makes sense. How are you guys doing on space? Not quite enough hard shelter, but you're fine with it. Okay. I'm gonna leave this for now, and then I think we should probably expand this habitat a little bit back here in the future and make these, maybe just this shelter. We could just double the size of the shelter, and that should be good. It's because they keep having so many babies. I didn't really expect them to have quite this many, but we're here now, and they've done it. So we've got to make the space for them. Firstly, though, let's get some more exhibits in here. Let's look at our exhibit trading. We've got enough sloths. Who do we want next? If we go on the Zoopedia, actually, we could filter by type exhibit and then have a look at the ones that come up. Now, if we filter by the tundra and exhibit habitats, there is one exhibit that lives in the tundra, which is where we are. There's also another one that lives in the taiga, so we could look at them too. But for now, I think if we go for the Old World Swallowtail, this is going to be another large exhibit. But I don't think we need as much of a building as this one, because realistically, these guys just live in the tundra, so they should be okay to just, you know, exist in this climate. So let's get an animal exhibit. We're going to go for we don't have the funds for a large exhibit just now. We'll have one very shortly. I think when we've got 9,000, we put in a nice big walkthrough exhibit here, and we have the tundra butterflies in here, because that would be nice, and that's probably enough for this area to have. We're going to have probably 4 habitats in here. If we have another bear habitat on the other side of this cave, then we're going to have a nice big exhibit, one mixed habitat here and 2 habitats here. That's probably good. Oh, we've also got another challenge to increase the Takin education rating to 4%. So we can do that. It's only at 1% right now, but I don't know how we're going to do that other than just putting more boards in. Which we can do, honestly. It's not like we've got too many. They're quite spaced out in here. And it's not actually to do with power. We could just put some more in. I think maybe we move the kind of interval of them to be a bit less. Okay, we've done that. That's definitely done something. We put more in. I'm wondering, there's no power down here, I don't think. Yeah, that's the problem there. We could put another board in here. I think it looks a bit odd. We'll leave the decoration how it is. Yeah, that's fine. We put more in. Basically, I've kind of doubled them up. So they've got they're on 2 posts here, and then there's 2 free sections, and then there's 2, and then 2 free sections, etc. along the whole way of this. So I think that's probably good. It adds a bit more, and hopefully that will help a bit with that rating. I mean, a lot of it could probably be improved by putting the vet on more research. So maybe we do. Maybe we assign our vet to research the Takin now. We've almost finished the spectacled bear, but I think let's do the Takin, get some more research, because part of this is boosts to, yeah, the education boost, 50% right there. There's another 33 there, another 25. So if we get them, we'll definitely do much better. And our inspectors just left. Education facilities, 3 stars. Not too bad. If we had another educator, that would probably help us, but I think we're doing all right. Considering what we have, I think we're doing okay. And if we have another educator, I'd like to get a tour set up, really, so we can actually go around, take our guests around the zoo and kind of show them everything. So maybe we'll do that soon. We do have enough cash now just to get the exhibit. I'm always a bit cautious when we're low on cash, but I think this is fine. Let's put the walkthrough exhibit in here, because again, I don't think this is going to be a really decorated up one necessarily. And then we can probably put this about here and connect it up on both sides. Yeah, that seems good. There's a nice little space. It's like almost built for it. We can get our path out. We're using, which wood are we using? This one. We can put this on 4 meters. And then just extend this. Maybe it could come out here. There we go. I think that's a bit better. I had to move that a few times, but I think that's much better here. And now we've got a nice curve into the habitat and out the other side. That seems good. I know we're low on cash, but we are getting it, so it's okay. We're not that low on cash. There's lots of seating here, which is kind of perfect. We want that. And in fact, I might put a bin just here and a recycling bin as well. And then do the same on the other side when they leave. I'm hoping that's enough to kind of deter them from littering in here, which would be absolutely disgusting if they did that, because it's a habitat where animals live, but we know that they do that. I'm actually worried that they're doing that in our sloth one now. Has anyone littered? No. Okay. It might be okay. Yeah, I think we're good. I might put some bins in here, though, just in case. Because, yeah, I'm a little concerned. Let's put a recycling bin in here. And then what other bins are we using? The Arctic ones, I think. Yeah, that seems good to me. Oh, one other thing you guys said, there was a little trick with the habitat boards, which I've not done, where if you rename this big brother, you can then replace the image with the habitat camera. You can. That's awesome. I don't know why they don't advertise that more as a feature. That's so cool. So the cave we have here, this is now showing the live feed from in here. How cool is that? I think I might move this camera though, because it's all the way over here, and this cave is probably a little bit too big. They only ever use this section of it. Maybe in prep for another habitat, another bear habitat, we could move some of this in and kind of collapse their cave a little bit, because I don't think they need all of this space. Okay, I think that's probably good. Seems a reasonable view. And I think I did disturb the bears when they're in here, but they should be fine. Where is the door to this? Are they over here? Are they all good? They all good? Yeah, they've just been reboxed and put in here, I think, because of the moving the terrain. That should actually, that will impact the amount of space they have. So I do want to click on them again. I can't find them. There's so much like forest here. Oh, they've got plenty of space still. They've still got absolutely loads. So, oh, they don't have enough soil, though. That's interesting. Right, well, let's paint some of this up here to be soil. Ah, no, it's because of the snow, isn't it? Because it's snowy, they don't really get enough. I think it's they don't get enough soil here because of the snow, but they should be fine. I kind of forgotten. I think their habitat was like almost good, but not quite. Yeah. If we look at their habitat, 96% is pretty good, isn't it? It's there. I think they're fine. And now if we look here, you can see we've got a little view of the bear habitat there, which is awesome. It's so cute. We should do that down here as well and have one of these be a view into, I think it's this one we have. Maybe this one here. We could just make another billboard here and have this. If we name this Big Brother, we can then replace the image to habitat camera 1. Perfect. I should probably rename these actually as well. I'm going to do that because otherwise I am definitely going to not know which ones they are. This is Reindeer habitat camera, and this is Spectacled Bear habitat camera. And now we'll know whenever we're selecting them, we know which one it is. But yeah, you can see a little thing here. You can see the guests even walking through. That's so cool, isn't it? Right, this habitat over here needs some butterflies. So which one was it? It was the Old World Swallowtail that we're going to go for. So let's go Old World Swallowtail. And there are a few. What group size do they live in? 1 to 90. No, that's crazy. Well, 1 is fine, apparently. Wow, okay. We don't really want 90. I think we'll have to cap that somewhere. Let's get these 3, because they're also quite cheap. Doesn't really matter too much about the quality of their genes. And let's put them straight into this habitat. And now if we click on it... Okay, it's not going to be good for them. I'm going to pause because everyone's going to be angry. We can have a look at what they need. So if we go to the Zoopedia, they need to live in... Their natural habitat is 18 to 24 degrees. In fact, I think it says it on here what their preferred levels are. If we go climate, yeah, it has it here. 18 to 24 degrees. So let's put this to be 21, 22? I think 21 is in the middle, isn't it? It's one of those. Yeah, 21 is in the middle. So that'll now move up. At the minute, we're going to get this alert, but it is increasing in temperature when we're playing. So it should work very shortly. It has no power. That's why. I was going to say it's not increasing. It's got no power. Let's... Ooh, okay. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll put our animals into storage. until we have enough space for power, because we don't want them in here. But look at this. How cute is that? That's adorable. And it's got the right flowers. Awesome. Okay. Well, we can always put some of these in anyway, because these are the flowers that you can get in the tundra. So it makes a lot of sense. And they've got these cute little boxes for them. I love the slits they have, because when they close their wings, they fit inside. That's so cool. Love it. Okay, we're almost there. As soon as we've got 2,000, we'll build a nice little power generator near it. In fact, we could move this one. It is just missing it. But then our shops are just being caught here. I think it's probably worth moving. Maybe we adjust this to move down a little bit. Or, I tell you what, let's move our shops over slightly. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pause, delete the paths here, because that's not helping. If we put the shop in here, that would probably work. Can have it like that. That seems good. And then just need to delete this path and replace this one. And all as well. Now we could just swap all this over. So let's move the bins here and move the boards over. And maybe the heater we move as well to be on this side. So it's like between... People going to the toilet might get caught a little bit as well, which would be good. I'll move these bins a little bit. I like them to be next to the food stuff, because that's where they're going to use them and get rid of everything. And this doesn't really impede anything else, but that's much closer now. So we should be able to move this over. Yeah, let's... Because it really doesn't need to move far. Let's just delete this path. And then we should be able to move it maybe 1 square. Let's move it 2 squares over. I believe this will all be powered still. Yep, this is all still powered. Perfect. Oh, these aren't going to be. Okay, we'll move them. That's a really good point. Okay, let's move these to maybe here. We don't need to look at a toilet building. There's a bit of decoration, but we don't need to look at it. And why is the path here so strange? Let's sort that out. Okay, cool. That's done. Now this all works. Everyone's got power, and hopefully this is now powered. It is powered. It's just empty. Awesome. Yeah. I think it must need to be more than half of it or something covered in order to work, but that seems good. In the future, we may add another one, like, over here, and then that would make sense, because we can get some more education around here. But for now, it makes sense to use the one we've already got. We don't have to buy a whole other one. And let's see if we've got any more. Okay, we've got another male. Let's get him. And then we've got 4 of them now. Send them into here. I think it's only 1 female, though, so we'd like more females in order to breed them. And we do need to add it into the work zone for our keeper. Doing a bit of research, that's good. Carry on, carry on. We go staff, work zones. The ice cave is getting another building. It looks like we missed a shop there too. But they're getting this. And then the zoo is going to get all of these again. On our staff, I think our keepers are going to need training. Let's train up the keepers and the educator. And then probably everyone else is okay. The caretakers are very cheap. I think let's train them up because that's always good. And the vendors. Any vendor that wants training can have training because you earn more money than it costs. These are really the money-making people in the zoo. Look at this. What is it? A beautiful sunset? Sunrise, sunset? The graphics in the game are just awesome. I do love it. And we've got our little butterflies in here. I don't really want to leave it like this because it seems a little bit strange. So let's have a look at customizing this too. If we customize it, we can have netting. Glass. Where is this though? This is on this wall. Okay. The minute we've got netting, there's also glass, solid, or none. Oh yeah, because you could have it open and then have like a little part. I don't know whether that would work. Given that it's -2, I feel like we need something to make it believable. Netting could be enough, but we just need netting and then maybe some support beams or something to make it look a bit more realistic. Because I don't think you would just find this building just as it is. Oh, okay, let's... Oh, I think one of our Takin's about to have offspring as well, it just said. Yeah, it's actually something that you did point out, is that how I've named them because of the Grinch and everything, it does mean that the Grinch is breeding with, like, Cindy Lou and Donna Lou and everyone, which is slightly problematic, I won't lie. Oh no, who's... These guys? Oh, I didn't set this again. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's on me, that's on me. This needs to be 21 degrees. Yeah, increasing temperature. Don't worry, I know, please don't protest. It's fine. And then the more we research them, the better the layout can get to. Maintenance, I think they just need everything pretty standard. And management, so you can manage the population. For now, I'm just going to leave them, let them breed, do whatever. And in the future, we can manage it. And then basically, if they breed beyond a certain population number, you can have them automatically go into the trade center or automatically be sold or trade or like released into the wild. Like you can choose what you want to do. It may even be a good idea to have them released into the wild. What is their endanger rating? Like, are they endangered? Let's have a look in the Zoopedia. Oh, they're least concern, so releasing them is probably not a good option. But we could trade them to other zoos, because I'm sure they'd want to have some in there as well. And maybe we get building on making this a little bit, like, more interesting. It doesn't need to be like this. This is a full-on building, because we're trying to recreate the tropics in here with some of the plants and everything. And the sloths are loving it. Look at them. They're living their best lives. But we could probably have this be a bit warmer. If we're making it 21 degrees, that is still quite warm. So let's do something that seems a bit believable. Okay, I am slightly concerned about the lights. Yeah, I think these lights on here aren't going to light up. But other than that, it's good. It just needs a bit more power over here. But as soon as we put another power station on this side, which we could just do now, to be honest. We have the money. Let's just put a wind turbine over here. And because we're going to need to at some point anyway. Let's just whack it in. Oh, it is going to have a negative impact area, isn't it? What are those areas? That's going to be reduced as well. So it does need to be set back a little bit, though. Probably at least that much. Okay, maybe not there. That's going to eat into the terrain a little bit too much there. We might just have to push the cliff back a little bit to make a bit of space for it. Okay, we've got one in here. That should, yeah, that covers everything. So now we didn't have to worry. We can always move this back if we want in the future, but this covers everything now. We do need to add it into our work zone. So let's go zoo and add in this, and then I'll also put it on the ice cave work zone just for completion. What are we saying? Is our inspector finished? We've got another one. Yep, 5 stars all round apart from the 3 stars there. That's pretty good. And this habitat is looking pretty cute, I think. If we walk in, it's quite sweet in here. I'm tempted to wait before we add any more plants or anything, because the layouts might have more plants and stuff, and I don't want to interfere with that. But we can always decorate it up like we did with the sloths at a later date. And I wanted it to be kind of an open building, because they can survive here. We've just put some netting down, which I'm going to say is like... you could push it and it would open, but obviously they won't do that. So we're keeping them in here at a warmer temperature, but it's not like a fully enclosed building. Obviously you still get all the light in, it still feels very light and like they're outside. So for them, this probably just feels like we're outside. But it's actually not. We're actually in a building. I can't see any of them. Is that one there? Oh yeah. There's one here. Wow. Let me see if I can get closer. It's going to be some interesting camera angles while I try and do that. Okay, I've got the camera on them. They look awesome. Look at them. They're kind of moth-like, but they do have the beautiful blue, don't they? That kind of makes them look more like a butterfly. I feel like moths normally look a bit ugly, bless them. They kind of get the short end of the stick there, don't they? Whereas butterflies are normally very beautiful. And they don't disappoint. Though we do obviously need way more in here. Now I've seen them and how difficult it was to see them. I think we need to make an effort to get some more in here. We should have completed a challenge as well, shouldn't we? Yes, we've done this challenge because we placed another exhibit species. Let's collect our 1,000 zoo dollars. I don't know what it is. I don't know what this currency is. And we'll keep refreshing. There aren't any available right now, but as soon as they come in, we'll add some more butterflies in. Because, yeah, they're only going to help us out. I don't know how they work with appeal. I don't know how much appeal each one is giving us. I should have checked that. I think if I click just the exhibit, it does tell you. If you go on each one. Is it in genetics? Yeah, appeal. Look at that. That's amazing. So they are giving us quite a lot of appeal still. If each of them is giving us about, 1,500 appeal, then we're doing okay. What's our overall appeal? Can we see that somewhere? I see. I've never really looked into the granularity of like appeal and everything like that. Animal rating, I guess, is what it is. Can I just get rid of all of these? I just want to see the animal rating. Maybe it's not that. Last year. Oh, I guess it does it for the previous year. Okay. I guess you can see our most appealing species and stuff like that, but we know that that appeal is helping everything. And if we have a point of comparison, like the sloths are the most appealing exhibit species. Let's grab one of our bears. What appeal are you? 3,500. So if they're worth about 2 butterflies, we could get a lot of appeal from this habitat, assuming that's how it works. That would be amazing if that is how it works. So we've got 2 bears in here. And 4 butterflies is basically like adding another bear habitat, which does kind of make sense, but I think maybe I've not got it quite right there. Let me know in the comments how the appeal system actually works and if I have got it right, because that just seems crazy that 4 butterflies would be as interesting as 2 bears. But maybe it is. Maybe they're really cool butterflies or really boring bears. No, these are awesome bears. They're really noisy as well, making a lot of noise. for our guests. And they're loving it. Now we've got a bit more cash as well. I'm just going to add a few more of these heaters along this area. Okay, I think that seems good. We've got quite a few heaters in here now. And that should really improve the situation, heat-wise. Because if you look at them, they do add a lot of heat to this area. We're just putting little pockets of heat. Because that is also a massive complaint from the guests, is that it's cold. But look at the zoo. The zoo feeling small has gone down. That's great. Just adding those butterflies in has already helped us. And they're still happy with the ticket price. I think maybe we'll do 20 and 10. And see how that goes, because we have just added another species as well, so we're charging a bit more, but we're also increasing the offering. I think that's pretty reasonable. And oh wow, we've got loads more just come in. Okay, let's get some more of these. I think we just get all of them. Some of them are more expensive than others, but they are gold. And we've got a few females now, which is good. Let's move them into here. That might be enough to get us started. How many have we got now? We've got 9. Maybe we get one more female. And are they... Ooh, what are their mating patterns like? Are they... They're polygamous. Yeah, okay, fine. Doesn't matter. The combination doesn't matter. I was going to try and pair them up, but no one... They're not bothered. They're not bothered. What we should also do is put a habitat camera in here, because they haven't done that. Let's go... Where is it? I think it's media devices and education. Habitat camera. And then... Where do we put one? That's the real question. I mean, they're all over here right now. I think maybe we add one, like, here? In here, does that make sense? That seems good, doesn't it? It captures the butterfly boxes here. I think that looks good. And if we call this one, butterfly... Oh no, we need to call this... Yeah, if we call this butterfly habitat camera... Then when we put our education, we can put a habitat board that says that's got the Big Brother thing, and we can see inside. So that'd be cool. But the habitat cameras just add to our marketing as well. Like, it does give us a bonus to marketing. And what's our marketing looking like? 0.5. So we could do with probably a marketing campaign in order to boost that. We could look at them actually. Let's go finances, marketing. Maybe we should do a really cheap one, because we're earning money now. Who do you want to appeal to? I think we want to appeal to families, don't we? Which I think is cereal box adverts. I'm pretty sure the poster campaigns are for teenagers, the newspaper adverts are for adults, and the cereal box adverts are for families. So let's begin this marketing campaign. And that'll give us, yeah, it gives us a bit more marketing. We've got 2 stars now instead of half a star. We're about to have a Takin baby. I don't think we've looked at one of them yet. Oh, we do have one already, though. Oh, my goodness, look at them. They're adorable. Well, let's watch the new one. I think this is the pregnant mom. Offspring imminent. Go on, have a baby. Wow, right in front of everyone as well. That is brave. Everyone's clapping. I'm guessing that's for the talk that just finished, not for her giving birth. You gonna have a drink before you give birth? Fair enough. I guess you gotta stay hydrated. They're really cute, aren't they? I think they're the golden ones, the golden Takins as well. It just says Takin, but I know that there's 4 subspecies. I think this is the golden one, based on the color of them. But it's so beautiful. Look how fluffy they are. They look so friendly. Go on, I think it's time to lie down. Yeah, probably quite uncomfortable. Can see we've got a broken screen in the background as well. I need to fix that. Buddy's not doing his job, keeping everyone in line. Whoa, are we gonna have a baby? Yes, look at them. Let's try and go around this side. They always run away. The babies always run. Look at them. I'm gonna go on their little camera. Follow them. Oh, their little faces. I love their ears. Their ears are adorable. Look at you. Oh, what an addition. Okay, we need names for not just the baby Markhor, but the baby Takin as well. We've got a couple in here now. So please do suggest a bunch of baby names, and we'll go through and rename them. And I think we need to do the education for this as well. We haven't done any education, so let's put a donation bin in, and maybe 2, and then improve the education. So guests have a reason to donate. Okay, we need to sort out the education for this as well, as far as the speaker. I don't know when we want them to go. When are they doing this talk? I think we're going to need multiple speakers now. We might need one for this area and one for this area down here. Because otherwise, yeah, we're just not really getting the use out of them. When they're not doing stuff, they do walk around and teach your guests as well. So it's not like they're just not doing anything. And we can set them up to do zoo tours as well. But unfortunately, I think we're kind of just at max capacity with it. So let's get... I imagine they're on... Are they on red? Oh no, they're efficient on their workload. Okay. Do you have any space? Maybe we can get away with one more. At the minute, we've got the reindeer in December. I remember. Reindeers in December. Then we've got February taken. And then they come up this way. I think... What was this one? March? This is April. And then they've got May, June, probably June and July, isn't it? And then we've given them August, September, October. I don't think they need that long. We could have this be... They could do April, May, and then June here. They do this in June. And then they do... this one in July still, and then this one in August. That could work. And then they've got September, October, November to get all the way back here. I think that works, and one educator should be able to do that. They've got quite a few months of just downtime between, and they've also got the staff room over here if they need a break, as well as the big one in our massive building over there. So I think that should work. That should work. Now, let's put a habitat education board in here as well to show off the little habitat camera that we've got. We put one in here and we name this Big Brother. Oh, I'm not sure we can do it because it's only it's a habitat species one, so that won't work with that. Can we do it with these? That would be a bit weird if we could, honestly. Maybe we can get another screen though. A projector screen. Oh, smaller one than that. Whoa, okay. That's just the education board. That's tiny. Where are the normal size ones? These are all huge. Why would I need a screen this big? What am I showing? My goodness. I thought I did the 4 meter lip. That seems too big. That's much bigger than their one. Than the habitat one. TV screen, 2 meters. That's what I want. Okay. That'll do. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. Let's put that about here. And what can we put in here? If we name this Big Brother, let's see if that works as well. This is a test, though. It may not work. No, it's not letting us. Oh, it is. It is. Butterfly habitat camera. Perfect. That's awesome. Okay, let's put that there. You can see people going in as well. Wow. Okay, let's put one there. And then we could put one on here as well. Just like a fun little thing to show off the butterflies in there. I think that looks awesome. We can kind of align it with the bar of the fence as well. So they all at the same height. And then we could put a couple in here. Just for interest. So people walking past might be like, oh yeah, that's quite cool. If we adjust where this benching is actually, if I move this over one. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. You can have a little look at the butterflies that are in there. That's so cute. And they are being taught about them in here. The only thing we've missed is an education speaker. So let's whack one of these probably on the ground again. Because I think I'm going to have to put it behind this here. It's probably the best place for it. And then this can teach everyone. If I move it to there, does that make a bit more sense? I'll tell you what, I'm going to put it down there in the center of the speaker. Seems good. And then we can talk about them and have this on range 20, and it should cover everything perfectly. Nice. Oh, I love it. It's so cool. Oh, I didn't put any lip on this, but I don't actually think it needs it. I normally put like an edge so it hangs over. I can have a see of whether that looks better or not, but I think it's going to interfere with our decorations. Yeah, I think that's probably cuter, isn't it? Looks a bit better. Cool. And this is all functional. I love it. Cool. Right, have we got, oh, there's a few more females. I tell you what, let's get the females because they're a bit more useful for us. And then let's get one more male. This is the most expensive one. And we'll just send these. And then we have 12, I believe. I think I've counted correctly. And we may have 13. How do we have so many males? They've been breeding. Wow, okay, I think they may have been breeding already. That's enough. We have enough butterflies. We're not buying any more. We have a lot now. So they can do their job. That's absolutely fine. They can carry on, enjoy themselves, and make more butterflies, and then they'll be in there too. Right, let's have a look at our research too, because we did do a bit of vet research. Have we got that education boost now? Yes, we've got the first one, and we've unlocked a bit more stuff for them. We've also got food level 2, so let's give them food level 2. Food 2 quality, that's good. And if we check up on them, I think they're okay for all of their needs, other than nutrition, which we've just improved. Yeah, the enrichment and everything, they're super happy with. And they get a bonus from living with the Markhor, and vice versa. And these guys are also super happy. They just want their nutrition to be improved a bit. So that's good. No one's even bored of their toys yet. I should probably check in on the reindeer, because they're the ones that could be. No, they're happy too. They just want a bit more hard shelter. But everyone is pretty happy, it has to be said. They're almost perfect across the board. And our zoo's bringing in money, so it's a good day in the winter zoo. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to put our vet onto the Old World Swallowtail because I want to get a bit more layout in here. Once we get some more layout, the place will liven up a bit. And I feel like they need it a bit more than anyone else, just because of the fact that we can't put any enrichment in for them. Whereas the habitat animals are happy. They're pretty good without anything because we've got stuff already for them for enrichment. So I'm just prioritizing. Also, what is this rain? This is not acceptable. I'm not happy with that. Hopefully that stops soon. Otherwise, although our umbrella sales must go up. Oh no, but the magical snow is leaving. I love the snow. It's all been rained away. At least we're getting those umbrella sales. I thought we weren't selling anything but blue and red. What happened to that plan? Okay. We're selling green umbrellas and red umbrellas. I guess people brought them in themselves. Yeah, these must be their umbrellas, because we definitely didn't sell them those. There's a lot of blue ones. But red and green, you can see a lot of red and green. I think we're getting there. The plan is that we just ban everyone who tries to come in with an umbrella, and we say you have to buy one of ours. And then everyone's umbrella is either red or green to be nice and festive. Ooh, it looks like we've had a bin fall over there. Bit of vandalism. That's actually something I missed. We had a screen break, didn't we? Yeah. Let's just repair all of them. Replacing everything. Doesn't seem like our buddy is doing super well. Where is he? Staff. Says he's got an efficient workload. I mean, what have you done? He's chased 4 pickpockets and he's ejected 1 vandal. So at least, and he's caught 3, to be fair. So Alright, I'll give it to him. He's doing okay. We can give him a better salary as well. You can also assign them to specific jobs, which I've not done yet, but we could do that at some point, especially for the educators. We can have some that just do the talks, some that just do tours and things like that. If we go employment, yeah. Conduct guided tours, present animal talks, and present roaming talks. I think the roaming talks are where they just walk around and talk to people if they don't have enough to do, which is what I was mentioning before. So that does seem pretty good. They've just got about enough money. And they're pretty efficient. That's not too much. There's a lot of traveling, but that will be reduced when we have someone up here and someone down here. You just want to avoid it if anything's crazy, but having 50% is probably okay. The research up here is also going to take a bit longer because they've got to go all the way back into the research building in here. So what we could do is we could build on this little staff area, we could build a little research building. I'm wondering whether it's worth doing that, just to tie it in a bit better. The thing is, we don't really need it long term. It's like a one-off thing. So we could just, maybe we just accept that the research will be a bit slow for these guys. Because basically they go into the habitat, they take like samples and stuff, basically examine them. And then they go back into the research building in here. And then they analyze everything. And then you get an upgrade. So I think it is going to take a bit of time versus going into like the reindeer habitat here and going into the building super quick. To go all the way up here, all the way to the other side of the zoo, and then go all the way back is probably going to take a bit longer. I think this... Oh, this is our educator. Where is our vet? Commuting. Okay, they're coming back, so they'll get this done soon, I'm sure. What I've done just to help speed things up as well is I've just picked her up manually. So she's just been in here, and then you can pick up your staff though and move them around, because obviously you have to do it manually. It takes time for you to do it if it's your focus, but you can then pick them up and put them wherever you want. So then we can plop her down right in this building, and she can do it much quicker. So she can go. She's just taking even more samples. I think we're halfway on the research, so this should be enough to take it to the end. And then she comes in here, sits down at her computer, and finishes off the research, I guess. What does she even do? She's not even turned it on. Has anyone told her that? It's a little bit awkward. Ooh, it's gone a bit dark, isn't it? She's working late. Poor thing. Everyone is. I feel a little bit bad about that, I won't lie. And now vet research. Perfect. We've done one. So now we can open this up. We've done the first one, and then we've unlocked stuff. So then she'll go back and do the same again. I think we've just got alerts as well, though, here. Maybe we'll emergency call her to these habitats just to make sure that they get someone attend. Let's do reindeer first. Call the vet, and then we'll call the vet here and here. Just to do their checkups. And look at everything lit up. I love it when everything's lit up. And our building looks great, doesn't it? Our new one. It's still very festive, which I like. And you can really see the fires as well. I like these little fire pits. And they all light up. It's very cool. But we've just finished the enrichment. So let's have a look at what we can do. If we go layout, we can now add a nectar feeder. That's awesome. Whoa, okay. And ripe fruits. They probably stink. And then a sugar water dish. Where's that? Oh, here. Okay, cool. Maybe they won't add more flowers. Maybe it'll just be stuff like this. Do you guys... I'm kind of feeling... Oh, wow. Look at how many there are on this bush. That is crazy. I'm thinking maybe we should add a few more plants in here. If we go biome Tundra... I'm thinking... Do we even have these? What plants are they? Which one does it look like? Yeah, it looks like a dog rose bush. That's a dog rose bush, isn't it? Although they did live in other climates, actually. Hold on. Before I get too accusatory, I think it did say that they live in multiple climates. Yeah, they do. They live in the Taiga as well. Okay, that's fine. Taiga plants are allowed too then. Let's just add a few more plants in here to make it feel a bit nicer. Because at the minute, they've got 2 bushes. It's a bit boring, isn't it? So we'll do that now and make everything a little bit nicer for them. Okay, I think that's a lot better, isn't it? If we play, that looks so much better for them. They've got a lot more in here now. And look at them flapping around, enjoying themselves. I really like this. This is actually, I like this habitat a lot more than I thought I would. It's a lot more interesting having a little butterfly house than I had thought it would be. So I'm super happy. Look how many we have as well. That's crazy. There's so many. Oh, they're awesome. The offspring of our bear is imminent now as well. This is an amazing day. Marmalade is about to have a little cub. Or at least one. Oh my goodness, she's sat down. She's sat down. Do we have a baby bear? Oh, that's adorable. We do. Look at their little faces. Is it just one? I think it's just one. Look at them. Welcome to the world, little one. Oh, they're so cute. Are they a boy or a girl? They're a girl. There's another girl. Well, we'll have to keep an eye on her for when she gets older, because I don't think that they'll accept having 3 of them. There are two animal species, so we don't want to have them there when they're an adult. But that's amazing. Now we've had some joyous news in the zoo, let's learn a little bit more about our beautiful butterflies. The Old World Swallowtail is a butterfly living in the temperate regions, woodlands, and even tundras of Europe, Asia, and North America. It has pale yellow wings with grey-black patterning on the forewings and blue-black accents, as well as red eye spots on the hind wings. The hind wings also have an extended tail, for which they're named swallowtail. There is no sexual dimorphism in size and appearance in the Old World Swallowtail, and its average wingspan is 6.5 centimeters to 8.6 centimeters. The caterpillar is plump and pale green with black and orange markings on each body segment. The Old World Swallowtail is the largest species of butterfly that's found in the UK, so that's awesome that we've got them in the zoo. Its caterpillar form has an orange organ called an osmeterium on its head, which protrudes and produces foul odours when threatened to scare off any predators. The Old World Swallowtail caterpillar is parasitized by a wasp species called Trogus lapidata that lays its eggs on the inside of the body cavity of the caterpillar and feeds on it while it pupates, with the adult wasp emerging from the chrysalis, which is super gross. The tongue of the Old World Swallowtail is adapted to feed on flowers that have many thin, small tubular petals, such as dandelions. The swallowtail is a fast, direct flyer in comparison to many other species of butterflies, which is why they're whizzing around this exhibit. Thankfully, the species is not endangered and is considered a species of least concern, although populations are becoming scarcer in some regions, so we don't want to take our eye off them. And I think that's probably enough for this video. If you've enjoyed the video, please give it a like. It really helps the channel out. And I'll see you in the next one.